I am Paulino Deleal. I am the Assistant Technical Director and Resident Scenic Artist for Palo Alto Players. This is our set for Into the Woods. Almost done, not quite finished. But today we're going to be looking at our turntable, and I'll do a little bit of explaining about that. This is our motor for our turntable. I think these types of motors are for boats. Is that correct, Janny?
I don't know.
I think they're for boats, used in a harbor to push along boats. We were able to obtain this motor through a generous targeted donation. And as far as we know, it's the only one of its kind in operation here in California. And there's maybe a handful of them across the country. Maybe. The turntable itself was originally built for a car show by Rocket Science, I guess is the name of the company. And it would, car drives up on it, slowly turns. We have a whole bunch of different pie wedges. The whole thing is 19 feet across. All our cues are run through a laptop, so they're all pre-programmed. And all the operator has to do is hit a button, and our turntable will spin to its desired location. So here's our program called Spike Mark, and it tells the turntable what to do. And on the motor, I didn't know if you saw, but there's two wheels. There's a big black one that actually moves, does the work. There's a little red one that tells the computer where it's at, what degrees you're at. Go to cue. Now, this should go clockwise. Turntable moving, Janny. And it has this handy slider here. And the farther you move it, the faster it goes. And it can get pretty quick. Came from a company called Rocket Science, donated to Stanford. It ended up in the basement of Stanford and kind of just lived there for a few years. And they have their own turntable, so this one just nobody used it and it stayed there forever. About 2 years ago, Janny and I were designing a show for Renegade, and it called for a turntable. And so we brought this out of hiding. It came to Palo Alto Players for Chinglish. I guess it still belongs to Stanford, but it will be stored at Foothill now. But our motor will live here. So the theater community knows where they can get all that stuff, and we can rent out our motor to whoever borrows the turntable. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little tour of backstage and behind the scenes, and we hope to see you at our production of Into the Woods here at Palo Alto Players.